Right now, new details on a deadly shooting at a Metro Atlanta bar. The gunfire killed one man and injured three others.
Atlanta News First Don Shipman is live with the First Alert breaking news tracker outside of the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. And Don, police did make an arrest.
They did, and he's facing multiple charges, including murder. And right now, authorities are trying to piece together exactly what led up to that gunfire happening inside that bar. I want you to take a look because this is what we know so far about this investigation. Douglas County deputies rushed in early Saturday morning, right around 3 o'clock, after reports of gunfire at Marlene's Bar on Emory Circle, just off of Maxim Road. Investigators say that the chaos followed multiple disturbances earlier in the night involving two men. The gunfire struck 4 people. Paramedics rushed them to the hospital. Authorities posted on their social media saying that the shooting killed one of the suspects, Jack Dwayne Shanks Jr.
The investigation determined that the incident followed multiple disturbances involving 2 individuals earlier in the night.
So deputies arrested Chauncey Deshaun Martin. He's now facing felony murder and several weapons-related charges, including possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. And police are asking anyone, if you saw something that night, you were at that bar, to contact authorities. We're live here in Douglas County. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.